Okay guys, I'm back out here again. After my brilliant day yesterday and all the incredible finds I was lucky to make, I've decided to come back out here again. It's Friday afternoon, got off work early, and if you have a look down here, just to show you where I got to yesterday, there's the bike. I put a little marker over in the grass, so I knew where I finished up, and I'm guessing it was about 6 meters. It was about 4 or 5 across, and I'm guessing it's about here, so I'm going to start up where the spade is and continue searching. Let's hope we can get some good finds. If you have a look just over here, not sure if you can see it, this line here, there's a clear anomaly. Something's not right there. There's definitely a ridge and a mound which kind of looks like it could even be a separation between these two fields. They could have been separated at some point, which means maybe on that mound that could have been a pathway in the past. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm very excited to get over there. So let's get into it. Okay, see you at my... Okay guys, I've made my way up the field. Didn't find anything super special as I was walking up. A couple of bits and pieces. A couple more of those loops. They look like tarpaulin loops or something from maybe an old tent. I'll show them a little bit later. I must have found about 20 of them now. Anyways, I'm now at the exciting point. This is the area up here where the castle is. As I mentioned earlier, the castle was built in 1759, and I found a 1766 coin in this field not far from here yesterday, which means this is a pretty old field. It does get ploughed. Good news, I searched yesterday and found out that it gets ploughed, so I'm going to try and get this before the winter kicks in, because I know they're going to plough it, and that means game on. I get to search the whole area again. However, I've got myself back up to this corner, like I said, and some good news. Another silver hammered. Oh yeah. This one here is like yesterday. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can focus. Like yesterday, 1825. Again, it says Landmunds on that side, and if you look carefully, Martin will know this definitely. That's a Bavarian cross. Turn it over, and hold on. Yeah, if you check the back there, you can definitely see that's Max Josef König von Bayern, and in incredible condition. So I'm going to keep searching and see what I can find. Okay, on to the next. Okay guys, next find. It's one Pfennig, not in the best of shape unfortunately, but I believe 1892. Yeah, 1892. Ah, nice find. Okay guys, I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to try a live dig. I've just come across a signal that's on the, how do I put it, on the Garrett Ace 250 is running, I won't show you right now, it's running just between the 5 cent, where are we, come on, focus, it's popping just between the 5 cent and the one between foil, right here, it's popping just between here. This is exactly where the silver hammers come up, but just under the 5 cent, and maybe you might remember Martin, Gold Digger Germany, came across that friend of his in Bavaria who had found the 80 silver hammers, and both Martin and myself had been, when we got a signal like this, we just thought it was foil and been walking straight past them. Anyways, this is the signal that all the silver hammers come up here in Europe, or in Germany at least. So I've just got this signal, so I'm going to try the live dig. Let's see how we go, alright? I'll try to put it down there. Okay, here we go. Let's put the pinpointer in. It's right in the middle. Where are we? I have my pinpointer on vibrate as well, just in case you're wondering what that noise is. Oh no, look at that, I'm wrong. Bit of metal. What is it? Ah yeah, okay. Murphy's Law on the live dig, yeah? Alright. So what is it? It's a there's a little piece of metal that rings up exactly as a as a silver hammered would. Okay, as we would say in Germany, schade, bad luck. Okay, on to the next. Okay, the next find. How incredible is this? It's a little kind of baby mini faucet. There's obviously a valve up here, and it looks like it was plugged into something, and that's what, maybe for wine, or who knows. How awesome is that? What a beautiful pattern. I have to get some close-up photos, but it's in pretty good condition. Doesn't have the valve in it, unfortunately, but I love old stuff. Okay, on to the next. Okay guys, here's my next find. This find made me stop in my tracks, and I was a little bit surprised. It's a 50 caliber machine gun round. Okay, it's normal. We find a lot of these here, especially out in the forest out here. You find them in lines. I think they came from the aircraft. This one stopped me in my tracks. I'm not sure if I can explain why. I'm going to try to do this with the camera. Inside here is a piece of wood. Now, I was a little shocked when I saw it. Have a look at this. Not sure if you can see that, but this is a piece of wood. It's burned at the end. I'm not sure if you can really see that. It's burned at the end, and obviously one of the soldiers has been, spending his, time messing around, and he's obviously put this into the shell, straight in. It's a used shell. It's marked with a W. Will it show up? I have to take a photo and put it on at the end. It's marked 4, which is 44, and an M, I believe, on the other side. M or a W. I'm guessing that's an M. It's probably Munich M. I have no idea, though. To be honest, I have to do a bit of research. But that is a piece of war history right there. That's war history. A soldier has touched this. I'm touching something that... Oh, it's incredible. Wow. That's what metal detecting is about. What an incredible find. Okay, on to the next. Okay, hey guys, these are the rings that I was mentioning, that I mentioned before that I was finding. They're, if you look closely, you can see they're like our modern tarpaulin rings. You know, on the edge of a tarpaulin, a blue tarpaulin, we take them camping. They use these to reinforce holes where you tie ropes in, right? And I've found a million of these across here. Absolute. I mean, this is just a bunch I pulled out of my little bag right now, but I mentioned earlier at the beginning that I must have about 20 at home. I'm going to say I've got close to 30 now. I just found that 50 caliber round with the piece of wood in them, and I walked about 5 meters and it dawned on me, ding, this area must have been a World War II encampment, and I'm guessing that what I'm finding here, the reason these are all sitting here alone is because I'm guessing the tents were burned. I'm guessing that sorry about that, I just accidentally hit stop on the phone. I'm guessing that these have come off of tents that were burned here in World War II. It's putting 2 and 2 together here. Once a tent is burned, the remaining cloth and whatever was around it, they would have just dropped to the floor. And as these soldiers left, it would have been left. That's all I can imagine they are. How is that for a piece of history? Incredible. I have to do a bit of research. Can't wait to go home and Google that. Okay, anyways, on to the next. Okay guys, I've just spent about 15 minutes digging out what I think is a bomb. Or at least a grenade of some kind. Can anyone help me with this? What is this? Possibly very dangerous. Hopefully not. I'm probably just going to put it straight back where I found it, because I found it. That looks. Look where it is on my arm. It's got to be about 30 centimeters, 35 centimeters under. And check it out. I'm gonna have to Google this one. Not 100% sure what he is, but nice. Nice, it's my first of that one. Actually, wait a moment. I think I might have seen one of these in the forest before and left it because I think I was a little too scared to dig it up. But at the moment, I thought I'd give it a go and see what happens. And oh good, oh good. Alright, take a few photos and put her back in, I think. Okay. On to the next. Okay guys, that was where I just dug the grenade. That for me was a pretty huge first, to actually have the courage enough to dig it up. That's if it is a grenade. I have to go back and check, but I'm 99% sure that that's what it was. Anyways, pipe bomb, grenade, whatever. Anyways, I actually have just made another huge first for myself. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and that is the actual bullet from a 50 caliber. I've found stacks of shells around here. For me, it's fascinating. This area is starting to come together. I'm starting to put a picture together. Over in the forest this direction, I often come across randomly, when I first got into metal detecting, that's where I used to go, into the forest, and sometimes I come across like a 50 caliber casing, and you do a circumference of within 5 meters and you always come across another one. And what I learned to do was basically you find where one is, you find the next one, and I guess these were American, so I guess that the airplane came in that direction, and I'd basically walk my way up and just pick up the shells and always come out with like 5, 6, 7 sometimes like of these 50 calibers, right? But I've just gone ahead and found a bullet. I actually just said to my girlfriend was here like a little while ago, and I showed her the 50 caliber casing I found with the wood inside it, and we were talking about it, and she said, well, don't you find the bullets? And I said, no, hell no, those bullets, they were moving so fast that they're probably 2 meters underground. And look at that, I've just gone and found my first one. I can't believe it. That is, for me, brilliant. That's incredible. What a first. So I've just gone, this whole field has just completely changed up now. Is it going to focus? That's the corner where I found the old stuff. That along this line here, it must be the old path back in the 1800s. That's where I found the, probably about here is where I found the 1766. Up here in the very corner, that's where I found the silver brooch. Silver hammered right there, and etc, etc. Just coming down the center, this is where I'm starting to find war history. I found a few extra things, but right in the center here, wow, that is out of control. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful piece of history. Okay, on to the next. Okay, I don't want to get excited, but I think I might have just found something a little old. Have a look at this thing. Can anyone tell me what that is? How cool is that? Looks like a miniature vase. I have no idea. It looks like it's made of brass or bronze. Bronze maybe. Isn't that incredible? I'm gonna have to get that checked out. That's could just be a bedpost. I don't know. That is pretty awesome though. I'm very happy with that thing. Awesome. Okay. Starting to get dark. You can see the sun starting to set now. I've got the pheasants coming down from the trees. Actually, it's kind of a bit cool, making a bit of noise. Gonna head back to my bike now, so that should be it for today. Okay.
The wrap up for Hunt 3, here it is. This is what we got. Just off the bat, you can see, look at this pile of tarpaulin rings. I actually have some good news about these. I did a bit of research on them, and oh, come on, it's not focusing. And found out these are actually World War II triangle tent rings. And I can put a picture up, actually. I might put a picture up in just a minute. These come from a little triangle tent, and there are actually, I can show you here, this is another one that I found that runs on the same tents. I haven't found many of these ones, in fact this is the only one. This, plus a million of these big ones, they ring up really loud and clear, were all on these triangle tents. I'll put a picture up, hold on just a second. Okay, so those pictures showed you the tent that it came off, little triangle tent. I found these right the way up the field. They were from the very top corner all the way to about the, it was the path, the center path that crosses the two fields. And to me this shows there must have been a camp there, and whether they were burned or not, my first reaction was that maybe they were burned. After thinking about it, the war was now, 80-something years ago. Possibly the cotton or the material that it was made of is degraded in that time. Anyways, fascinating find. I'm looking forward to talking to some of the people in the village here to find out what their recollection is, whether they know about any encampments. Okay, jumping across. Okay, a couple more fragments. I usually keep a couple of these out, a bit of fun. I like them. This I think is a forestry tag. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta look it up again. It's not the most important thing to me. This I found interesting. Maybe it should be this way, the letter T. Okay, on to the next. It's a this is the incredible 50 caliber shell that I found. I've now done the research on it. It's marked TW. Originally I thought that was a German bullet. It's marked TW, which is Twin Cities. It's actually a US bullet. And whether it was an American soldier or a German soldier that played around with this, that's something we're never going to know. However, what an incredible piece of history. Okay, you might have also noticed that I haven't cleaned the shell. The main reason for this is that I'm planning on, once I've finished off the field on the first round, I'm planning on taking everything to the local, we have what's called a Heimat museum, a city museum, and I'm planning on taking everything there and seeing if any of the finds that I've come up with are of interest to them. And we don't have one in our village, but in the city we have one, so I'm planning on going to visit them, and possibly something like this shell could be of value to the museum, so I'm hoping I can hand in something and get my name put on it as the finder. That would be pretty awesome. Alright, also found the 50 caliber bullet, which that's got to be my best bullet yet, and I've found a couple of good ones. 50 caliber, nice, huh? Okay, moving on, I found another one of these old rings. Yep, still to find out about that. Also, this little piece of metal has a pretty unique pattern on it, but what was it? Can't kind of guess what this one is. That's a little bit unusual, but okay. We'll keep it in mind. Alright, this brilliant little faucet. How unique is this thing? Absolutely love this. This is the kind of thing that I'm looking for when I'm out. That is such a cool little thing. Okay, that's definitely a keeper. Love it. Okay, I also found this. I'm not sure if I put this in the video, but I don't think I did. At first I thought it was just a bit of junk, but after cleaning it up, I have to go through the junk pile, that's normal. After cleaning it up I realized, wait a minute, that's got a nice little pattern on it. So, what it is, not sure, I have to do a bit more thinking about it. And this little stunner, look at this. Look at this thing. What is it? I realized actually that it's actually rounded on the bottom. It's not actually meant to sit, so it's possible that it was a cap and sat on something. Bedpost, who knows? That's my guess. Alright, onto the coins for the hunt. Here is the silver. We'll start with the best first. Max Josef Koenig from Bayern. This one here is pretty readable. It's pretty good condition. And if I flip it over, you can see the crest. I haven't cleaned it too much. I don't want to damage it any more than it already is. It's been obviously hit with the plough in the field, but you can read Landbunds and you can see that beautiful crest, coat of arms on the front. Incredible. Nice find, 1825. Again, speculating on why that was over here. Not sure, but it could be visitors to the castle. Okay, and of course another one of these Deutsches Reich Pfennig. It's a 1 Pfennig, 1892. Again, I love these. Can't get enough of them. They must have been made of good copper because usually they come up in fairly good condition. Not always in our soil types, but here where I am, but in the field that I'm working at the moment, they seem to be in pretty good nick. So, okay, that's the wrap up for Hunt 3. I'm looking forward to getting out again. Please feel free to comment, and thanks again for watching. Okay, see you at the next one.